If you've ever mixed 2 or more oil brands that you had laying around the shop that have the same oil weight just to get your oil change done, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Folks, welcome back to another oil change how-to tutorial. Today we got a 2022 Chevy Silverado with the 2.7 liter turbo inline 4. Without further ado, let's get into it. Do yourself a favor, put it up on ramps or jack and jack stands to give you more clearance underneath. I always like more room than I need. Be sure to chock the rears and also put the parking brake on so it doesn't roll back on you. Next step, you're going to come inside. You got your hood latch release right here. You got the R, it's lined up right there. Push it to your right, driver's side. Self-assisted, it'll go right up. That's all you're getting after that. Going to be using 5W30, 6 quarts today. Next step, we're going to take this off. It's going to allow the air to flow a little bit better. Just set that off to the side. Next step, go ahead and grab your tools and we're going to head underneath. From the front of your vehicle straight back, you got your sway bar right here, and you got your oil pan and your oil filter right there. Your oil pan drain plug is just a 3/8 drive. Flap that in and you're just going to give it like a quarter turn here, just like that, and then it'll start coming out. So be sure to have your pan ready to go, and then as that's draining you can also get your oil filter off, and then it can start trickling out. Wind's blowing, so I'm going to try and maneuver this best I can, and I'll come back to you shortly. So after you got that drained and whatnot, go ahead and wipe off your drain plug. Personally, I don't like these. I like my metal ones. I don't understand these plastic pans or plugs, but I'm not the manufacturer. So anyway, go ahead and wipe off the surface area up there and on the plug, and go ahead and reinsert it. It's only going to take a half to get it in, and then another quarter, and it'll sit down in a groove. So you don't over tighten this. It just sits in a groove. So next we're going to get our oil filter off. Go ahead and set your pan in place underneath. This one's pretty stubborn and stuck because they must have torqued it down last. So I'm going to use this handy little claw tool, and it tightens down as you loosen, grips onto the filter, and allows for it to come off. I can't do it one-handed, so I'm going to have to stop recording and then I'll show you guys as it comes off. So I got that broken free with my little tool. Now we're just gonna spin it off here, make sure the pan's lined up, and then gonna start pouring oil. Let that all go in the pan, dribble, dribble. And we'll get that off and changed out. Head back up and get our new filter pre-filled. Today we're going to be using 6 quarts of 5W30. We are going with AMSOIL's Signature Series 5W30. I'd like to provide the very best for our select customers and clients that we service. If they did make an AMSOIL filter, I'd be using it, but they don't. We still go with Wicks as the next best option. Part number is WL10351 on this oil filter. I'll leave up a list of all the other oil filter brands. Pick and choose which one you'd rather prefer, but just make sure you get 6 quarts of 5W30. So we're going to take our new oil filter, one of the quarts of oil. We're just going to pre-fill this oil filter. You can argue amongst yourselves in the comments whether you want to do this or not. There's been tests done. I'm not going to show that. This is what I do. I believe it helps upon startup quite well, so that's why we're doing it. Let's get it until it's complete. Let's start soaking that up. Go ahead and take a dab of the oil. Lubricate the O-ring really good. Be sure to wipe off where this oil filter goes underneath on the truck, on the engine block, and so it has a clean mating surface. And now this is ready to install. Once that's all nice and clean, go ahead and take your new filter. Slide that up on over there. And if you feel some resistance, stop, twist it back off, and then start again until you hit that groove of the threads. And then it should go on very smooth, just like that. Once you hit some resistance and it feels like it's going to stop, do just an extra quarter turn, and that's all you need. You don't want to over tighten these because then the gasket's not going to seat. It's going to start leaking, but that's all you need. Just double check you got the drain plug seated properly, that oil filter seated properly, and then you can start going back up top and we can fill up with some new oil. For the piece of resistance. Going to be putting in and equal 6 quarts back into this motor. When you got the 6 quarts put in, go ahead and pull your funnel up. Get to the last drop, wipe it off. You can insert your oil fill cap. Now you can go ahead and clean out your pan, tools, everything you need. Back this off the ramps or jack stands, whatever you had going on, and go ahead and get inside and we'll reset the oil life real quick. So to reset your oil life or any other maintenance, do that. You got your little toggle pin here. Clear any by just pressing it, and then you're going to rotate it to go through all the different options. So there's your oil life. You're going to get the reset there off to the left. You're going to hold this down. Are you sure you want to reset it? Turn it to cycle yes or no. Press in to click yes, and there we go. Oil life has been reset. Another thing you always want to check after starting it up, a fresh oil change, is making sure that this oil pressure comes up. And then get back out and look for any leaks, things you may have missed. Other than that, you're good to go. Folks, thanks for joining me for another little how-to tutorial. If you found this video helpful or useful, please leave us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and the business. It means I can bring more content like this to you. If you have any tips or tricks that would have made this video more helpful or useful, leave it down in the comments. I'll be sure to pin it so that we can help everybody else out. As always, until next time, take care, God bless, peace.